Whether it makes you laugh, cry, scream, or fly, there's a song for every emotion. We're Mike and Priya, and we talk about the songs that make up the soundtrack to your life, because life is in the lyrics. Hey, little listeners, can you hear that? What's that sound?
Oh, I hear it, Mike. The dulcet tone of seagulls squawking in the sky. Yeah. The waves crashing into the shore. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hear it all.
And what don't you hear, Priya?
Oh, people. Civilization. Bueller.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we found ourselves stranded on a desert island with
Oh, no.
no other humans in sight.
What the fuck are we going to do?
God help us.
Oh, boy.
Do we have our recording equipment?
Somehow we brought that with us.
Okay.
And we found outlets.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we were just canoeing off of Toronto Islands and somehow we veered off course and here we are.
So this is a tale of a faithful trip. But doody-doody-da.
Yes, but luckily we've brought some music with us to help
we
maintain
have.
our sanity until we're rescued because we'd be murdering each other real quick if we didn't have music. Right?
Can you imagine if we were trapped on a desert island, just the two of us?
That's why I said we're both together as opposed to two separate desert islands. I think it's more interesting to see what music did we pick and could we come together?
Let's just put the music aside and just for a moment contemplate what it would be like to to be stuck somewhere with me.
Right.
And for me to be stuck somewhere with you.
Okay. Now, I'm going to look at the positives, okay? I know that you went straight to the negatives, just the way you said that, and the look on your face, but I'm a positive person. I'm going to Ted Lasso it right here, right now, because I've been watching the show, and I believe in kindness and positivity. So I think on the positive, you could build us a fort easily.
Oh, I see.
You could probably also cook us stuff with what we found. I am very good directionally. So if we had to go and explore the island, then I would be able to find our way back to where we crash landed.
Okay.
And I think that even though I can be, I can have a calm head in a lot of situations.
Oh, really?
You wouldn't expect it. Yeah.
Yeah. Every 3 hours, you're not very calm.
Didn't I say you were going to be cooking? That's your responsibility, bitch. If I get hangry, that's on you.
Little listeners, let me tell you, in like the almost 30 years that I've known this woman, when she is hungry, it's not good. It's not good. It's not pretty. I admit it. You're beastly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just hope this desert island has some stuff to cook because if it's like one fucking palm tree and a mound of sand, we are cooked.
Well, that's, I think, the biggest problem is that neither one of us is very familiar with like wild foliage and stuff that's edible. Like if we saw mushrooms, neither one of us would know if they're edible or poisonous. Probably.
True. I would probably serve it to you to find out. Yeah.
Oh?
Would you rather be on a desert island alone or with somebody?
Well, I think for the sake of this hypothetical, that somebody has to be each other. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So would I rather be alone or with you? Excuse me. I'd rather be with you.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think at least there would be moments of levity. And we'd probably be dancing our asses off.
Oh, right. Because we'd have so much to be happy about.
For the first couple of days, probably, until we realize that there's no fresh water and stuff.
Do you really think that would be... Do you think that we would be totally feeling like I'm free and having a great time?
Okay, well, no. Obviously, we'd be terrified because we're on a desert island and we have nothing except our recording equipment and our music. Like,
can you imagine?
Stupid us for packing the recording and no
food.
No protein bars.
Yeah.
Idiots. What do you think it would be like if we were stranded? Give me the pros and the cons.
I gotta say, I think
Do you want to start with the pros because there's probably only one pro?
I just think that it will. I don't know how long I would last. I think you would drive me kind of crazy.
Oh, what particularly about me
in
that situation?
Priya, we spend at least 3 hours together once a week.
Oh minimum. My God, that's terrifying.
No, let me finish. See, but that is a great example of.
Fuck, I did it to myself.
What would wear me down?
Just shut it. Press that button.
Where's the shut it? Shut.
Why don't you have them labeled?
Shut it.
Thank you.
Shut it. Shut
it. I never learn. Never learn.
Yeah. So that I think is what would kind of tear me down in a very short period of time. So 3 hours or an afternoon together, it's totally doable. Being on an island where there's no chance of escaping that for God knows how long.
Well, it's an island. You could go 40 feet into the woods. And
you'd be following me every 3 hours. Where's my dinner, bitch? I just want to
follow you around everywhere you go. No, thank you. I have my own agenda and things to do.
Like what?
Like hang out and scream for help.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, before we started this, we were talking about Taylor's new video.
Yes.
And you were talking
Elizabeth Taylor.
Is it for real?
Forever.
Great song, by the way. It's a pretty cool song. And I like the musicality of it. It's very different. Ooh, like it just has
The view of Portofino was on my mind when you called me at the Plaza Anthony. Ooh.
Oh, see, honestly, Mike, your memory we've talked about it so many times, but I can just not get over how your brain absorbs lyrics.
Yeah.
I've listened to that song probably 50 times. I don't know, maybe not that many. 30? I don't know all the lyrics. But you just, they absorb.
Click.
They click for you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. But anyways,
you were talking about like who had to look through all the clips that she put together for the video.
Okay, so you kind of skimmed through the video, right? You didn't watch the full thing.
No, because I thought she would make an appearance in it. And I was like, oh, what's she going to do?
Spoiler alert.
She does not. I thought, okay, well, maybe is she going to like dress up as Elizabeth Taylor? Is she going to reenact some scenes from some of her famous movies or plays or something? What is she going to do? And so I kept going every 10 seconds to see what's happening. And I was like, this is just a clip video. Then I had to check whether it was the official video, and it is.
Yes. So apparently Taylor Swift paid $10 million for licensing
Pennies
of
in a
that
bucket.
footage. Yeah. And I was thinking, like, it's a fine video, and the song is fine as well. Like, but I was thinking, who and how do you find the clips that fit the narrative that I'm assuming Taylor Swift had, written for this video?
Right. And that's when I said, should we record this part on the podcast? Because my thought is that I bet you Taylor had a list of probably 40 clips. Like, she knows a lot about Elizabeth Taylor when you listen to that song in a way that people of her generation, I don't think would normally know. Like, she talks about White Diamonds, which was her perfume brand. Like, she makes a lot of references to Elizabeth Taylor
That's not that deep, though. I mean, White Diamonds was like my mom had White Diamonds.
Yes. And how old is your mom?
My mom is 82.
This is my point. I don't think people who are in their 30s know really anything about Elizabeth Taylor. They don't know that she had a perfume. They don't know that she had an AIDS foundation. I don't think they know much about Elizabeth Taylor.
Maybe, but we're talking about Taylor Swift here, though. The woman is like a sponge for information.
This is exactly my point. When you said who had to look through all these clips, I'm like, she probably had a list of 40 or 50, scenes and clips and moments that she was like, these are some of my favorites.
Right, yeah.
So I don't think that she just said, hey, can you find me a bunch of clips? No way.
Yeah.
Right?
It is pretty interesting the way they've strung all of these different clips from different films that Elizabeth Taylor was in and how they fit the lyrics or the emotion that are in that song.
Yeah, and when you said that, now I will watch the entire thing, which I just kind of overlooked because I thought, oh, it's just a clip video. So And interestingly enough, she's donating all the streaming royalties from that music video to Elizabeth Taylor's AIDS Foundation.
Well, okay, so how does she generate revenue from streaming?
Well, I think the way any YouTube artist does, which I guess from the ads and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know how any of that works.
I don't either, but
little listeners,
if you know,
little
tell
peek.
us.
No, little listeners, a little peek behind the curtain here. Priya and I make no money from this podcast.
Oh, no.
We don't make any money from any streams.
But if you know how to, please tell us.
Yeah, that's not why we're doing it. No. But it's quite clear that neither one of us know how revenue is generated from streaming.
Just like how when you said your cousin Donna, hello Donna, asked you if this was your full-time job, and we had a good old laugh
giggle.
at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we could laugh about that for hours on this desert island.
This could be, well, we'll have a lot of time to do that.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. Did you have anything positive to say about what it would be like stranded with me there?
Did I?
I'm waiting.
I think eventually we would probably break through the threshold of things that annoy us and say, okay, this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest challenges would be just you being bossy all the time, and that would be hard for me to deal with on a regular. Like, I'm not escaping that. That would be really challenging for me. I'm just being honest.
And I think your grouchiness would be the hardest thing for me.
See, but this is the thing. You can't even respond to that comment in a way that's not with another. Okay, well, I'm going to tit for tat here. Well, if you can't stand my bossiness, I'm not going to stand your miserableness.
No, but I started with some pros.
I know.
And now I'm saying my con.
No. Okay.
Okay. All right.
What do you think? Do you think that your bossiness would be challenging?
No, because I think that in that situation, when we're in when we're stranded and stuff, I don't know what there would be for me to be specifically bossy about. Like when I'm bossy here, it's like, turn on the timer, Mike, because you forgot to turn the timer on. Or, are we recording?
I think you'd be like, well, what are we doing? Well, where's our next meal coming from? Well, go hunt. Well, why haven't you?
Well, first of all,
the sun is shining. I'm really hot. Where's my water?
I don't have a problem with the sun because I got dark skin, so I'm okay with the sun.
Okay,
you
little
would
listeners,
burn so quickly.
I would definitely.
I would just be like in the shade, enjoying.
There are no trees.
I love being hot. Oh. Well, that's ridiculous. We'd die of sun exposure in like the first day.
It's true, we would.
Yeah, okay.
If we didn't kill each other, we would die of sun exposure.
That is true. Yeah. But let's think of if we were on this island, what would we take? Like we said 5 albums or artists that we would take with us. So I am very curious.
Yeah.
Very curious to see who made your list.
Okay, well, I took a bit of a different approach to this because I had a hard time coming up with artists, like to think about just artists and narrowing it down to that.
Okay.
So my approach, and I believe the title of this episode or the theme was around a playlist. Desert Island playlist. So I interpreted that as being, this is the one playlist that I could take to the island.
Interesting. Okay.
And what would be on that playlist? So I didn't narrow it down to 5.
That's not really narrowed down at all. That's basically saying you could add 1,000 of your favorite songs to that playlist. Okay. I think there was just a semantics issue here. Because when we were talking about playlist, I meant like, what would be on your playlist? Which 5 artists or albums would be on your playlist? But
I didn't pick 5.
No. Okay, so then let's see what angle you went with.
Well, the artist that we just finished talking about would definitely be on my playlist.
Okay.
So I had Taylor Swift's greatest hits.
Okay.
So there'd be a selection of the songs, and the way I kind of approached this Desert Island playlist was around not necessarily genres, but moods of music.
Yeah, same.
Thinking that we're stranded and somehow we have this infinite amount of battery power to play this
solar
music.
Solar power, Mike. Solar power.
That's good. Okay, solar power. Yeah, okay. That I think that it would be really good to have music that kind of spoke to the various moods that we would be going through.
Okay.
And Taylor Swift, she kind of hits every mood.
She really does.
The more upbeat, the kind of songs that I sing and dance to when I'm ironing and doing laundry and that sort of thing, definitely those songs would be on the playlist for me.
Not some of her, like, not Tortured Poets or...
Yeah, there'd be a couple of those, like, more, dramatic angsty ones, but
mostly her upbeat.
Yeah, mostly her upbeat.
Okay. I want to read a quote, actually, about music. This is by the artist Ray, who's more of a new sensation. I think she was huge at the Brit Awards. So she said, "Music is medicine. I've always said that. And I guess I'm in the process of making medicine for myself that I can share with the world. I want us all to say to ourselves that it's going to be all right, and I'm going to have faith in the seeds that I've planted beneath the snow. I wanted to create something that is a hug or a bed or a soft place for that person who needs it." So I thought that was an interesting comment she made, just in terms of thinking about the needs that music can fulfill. And just like what you said about Taylor, like how she can kind of, she has music that can make you dance and kind of hits a lot of different emotions. She was definitely, obviously, on my list as well.
Yeah.
And I would just say, like...
Okay, before you get into that, though, Ray... Is she the one that does the "Come Be the Man I Need"?
No, that's Olivia Dean. She does "Where's My Husband." You know that song?
No.
Okay. I think we're going to take a quick break right now just to have Mike listen to one of Ray's new hits called "Where's My Husband."
Okay. Yes. I do know that song.
Yeah, that is a song that kind of slaps you in the face.
Yes, yeah. It's reminiscent of kind of like some Beyonce kind of music to me.
Yeah.
It's got some, like, it's very fast and, baby, where the hell is my husband?
You're right. The Beyonce, that's a good call. And I feel like there's a specific song that it kind of evokes, but I cannot think of what that song is because this song is in my head. But so I went and listened to her album. We're on a total tangent here now, but I listened to her album because I thought, oh, this is a cool new artist that I don't know of. The rest of her album is not like that at all. It's all over the place in kind of the best way. That's why I was like, is this from a previous album or something?
Like,
but it is on her current album, which is called "This Music May Contain Hope." But the rest of the songs are kind of jazzy, soul-y, like operatic too. Some of them, she's a very cool artist that I'm going to have to pay more attention to because she covers a lot of different genres and she's just super talented. Very cool. Yeah. That song.
And would that be on your Desert Island?
I don't know her music well enough to add her yet, but I feel like she
might make the cut.
Yeah, that album might, because it was pretty extraordinary listening to something where every song is different, as opposed to something like Tortured Poets, where there's fucking 30 songs and it's 2 hours, but they all have sort of a similar vibe, even though they don't all sound the same. But yeah, they have kind of a similar vibe. The songs on Ray's album do not. Really. Yeah.
So. Okay, so who else would you have on your list?
Okay, well, do you want to guess another artist that would be on mine?
Beatles.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, they would definitely be on there for a very similar reason that Taylor is on there, because I feel like their eras of music, and we just talked about them last week, were very distinct. So there's a lot of different feelings I can kind of get from their music. There's the happy poppy early stuff, and then there's the more kind of this sort of their psychedelic era has some just, I think, really cool songs. I know not your favorite era of theirs, and then their later songs were just really the writing is just so crazy good. Like it's so metaphorical, like Eleanor Rigby and Sgt. Pepper, and like some of these songs, the stories are just like, what is he writing about? Paperback writer? Like, what are these characters and stuff, which I find similar to what Taylor does often in a lot of her songs, she writes about characters.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she writes a lot about her own life, but some of the characters in her songs are really engaging.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, oh, it's just a little snippet of a little short film, all these different things. So those two artists for sure would be on my list. But I, like you, did not take I didn't say like 5 albums because I found that an impossible task to say. I don't even know if I could just pick one album of Taylor's or the Beatles. Could you pick one of Taylor's? Like if you had to pick one album, what's your favorite album?
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I could because there are songs that I like and songs that I don't like on all of the albums.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the thoughts that I had was like, do you think you get sick of
Right. That's the other thing.
the music that you've chosen?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not surprised with you having the Beatles on your list or Taylor Swift for that matter. Just, maybe it's not surprising
of
for
the
me.
next ones, but go ahead.
Okay. But I was also thinking, okay, well, one of the things that's fascinating about music and how we can access music right now is that we get introduced to new music, which keeps the interest. So when you think about perspective, it's like, oh, I can say that I like this artist or this album because I'm also comparing it to this other stuff that I'm hearing. Yeah. And it's kind of subconscious, right? Like I think there's a part of our processing where we're thinking, okay, well,
like we just said with Ray's song, where it kind of reminds us of a Beyonce song. Yeah.
But also there might be other music that we hear where you're like, oh, I'm going to switch it over because I don't like this or I don't like that. But if you're just stuck with the same music and that's all you have, would that be enough?
And that's the thing about their catalogs. The Taylor and Beatles catalogs are so extensive. I remember once being on a road trip and my ex and I were in the car and we were just like playing a game of let's name Beatles songs.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to 100. Like we got to over 100 different songs. I couldn't even believe that they had. I know their artists have a lot of songs that aren't famous as well as songs that are famous, but I couldn't believe that I knew 100 Beatles titles.
Right.
And and I'm sure with Taylor, I actually think it'd be fun for you and I to play that game.
Okay.
I'm sure that there would be over 100 that we could name there too.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
you think?
For sure. Yeah.
But that's insane to me.
Yeah.
To think that somebody could have 100 well-known songs.
Well, and just think about how many songs they have in their catalog.
Right.
Songs that we don't even know about.
Songs that they've never released.
Yeah.
Never recorded. Yeah.
All those vaults.
All those vaults.
Yeah. So one of the other kind of not genres, but moods that I'd be looking at is something that's mellow, not melancholy, but something that's kind of mellow.
Okay.
So I had introduced an artist a couple of episodes ago, maybe about 5 or 6 episodes ago, Harrison Storm.
Yeah.
And so I've been listening to a lot of his catalog, and that kind of music definitely would be on my playlist because it is a good variety of kind of, that music that you can just have on, and it does make you dance, but it just, fills a really nice space.
Right.
And gives you a really good feeling or... because sometimes I'll listen to it when I'm walking to work because it does something to my mood.
Right.
And so that type of music I would want on my playlist as well, because sometimes, and I think probably most of the time if we're on an island, we're going to need something to just kind of temper and make things.
Especially after I've annoyed you after the first 5 minutes.
I'm just going to put my earbuds in and you'll be bossing me around and...
I'm going to walk into the treeless forest.
Yeah.
To escape. I'll be like, I can see you. You're right over there.
Yeah.
I can still see you.
Yeah. You better be foraging for
Yes.
vegan something or other.
Only plants.
Do you think you'd still be a vegan?
I guess it comes to a point where it's like you're going to starve or you're going to eat something, but
right.
Like don't ask me to catch anything. I wouldn't be able to do that. Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, Kaya seems to think she can survive off eating tree bark.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I could too? Like she is forever just stopping and just chewing on trees. Mm-hmm. Does Riva do that?
She likes to chew on sticks.
Okay. So sticks I see a lot of dogs doing. Mm-hmm. Kaya goes up to the tree and starts gnawing on the bark and pulling pieces off and eating it.
No, my dog doesn't do that. She's
like full pieces. She's insane, that one. She is special. Yeah. They're all special.
Yeah.
Aw. Okay, so here's one that I think you might be surprised by. Mm-hmm. John Williams.
Who's that?
He's a composer.
Okay.
Who has composed most of Steven Spielberg's soundtracks.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
And I was thinking about this, like if I'm going to be listening to the same old things over and over again, like maybe I thought I probably would want some classical music. But then I thought, well, if I'm going to listen to classical for that sort of vibe, I think the idea of having all these theme songs that I have known from so many films that I've loved over the years, like think of all the movies he's done. E.T., all the Raiders of the Lost Ark, he's done Jurassic Park, like his catalog is crazy and they're all so different. And I just feel like I would be able to go down different areas of memory lane listening to them and kind of replay those movies in my mind.
Right, yeah.
So it'd be a little bit of an escape in a different way.
Yeah. And also keeping hold of these memories, like making sure that you don't lose these memories either by being reminded through the music.
And also sort of a way to keep your sanity.
Yeah.
You know, of being able to think of those movies and replay the storylines and stuff instead of just being like, oh my God, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I think like, how are we going to survive?
That'll be after day 3 because we're spending the first 3 days dancing and
having a great time.
Yeah.
Being glad that
free.
We'll be glad that there are no slow walkers in front of us and like no cyclists to cut us off. All sorts of things to be
all
grateful
that ranting. Yes, I'm on my iPad right now and I'm trying to find this artist that I know that I have liked. There's an artist, this pianist, this musician. He's a keyboardist, pianist, and he has this kind of like digital box that he connects to his piano and he creates music.
Okay.
And the digital box has these kind of little beeping sounds and then he composes music to go along with that.
Right.
And some of it is so beautiful. So kind of in alignment with your composer artist. What was his name?
John Williams.
Charles
in charge?
Yeah.
Where's this going?
Yeah. So John Williams, like that kind of music, I think would also be another kind of music on my list where it's not lyrical, but it also is what is that kind of music?
Well, it's like classical, like it's symphonic.
Symphonic, yeah.
Sweeping, like these big sweeping musical things, that can kind of just, like carry you away, which I think is just a cool thing about classical music and opera that is different from pop or, popular music.
Well, yeah. I don't know if I agree with that, but I see what you're talking about.
Like Total Eclipse of the Heart or Anything for Love that can be very dramatic and very sweeping
and Coldplay anthemic. Has a lot of kind of anthemic. Like I get your point, but I think that there is pop music that and rock music that can be
I think it's just the lack of lyrics sometimes I really appreciate.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what I mean, because it's not the words that are making you feel those things. It's just the swelling and the ebbing of the music.
Yeah.
You know, so the lyrics obviously add to that and make it, it can kind of amplify it. But when you're just listening to the Raiders of the Lost Ark, like if you're listening to the theme music, like, you can visualize that big ball, that was like chasing after him. Like you can just visualize these moments just in the way the music is going.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else have you got on your list?
Okay. So I did pick an album. I had a hard time narrowing it to just albums, but those three were definitely on my list. John Williams, The Beatles, Taylor. And then I really struggled after that. And I don't know if I can really claim 5. Like I feel like I might be happy with the 4. And the 4th one would be Ladies and Gentlemen, The Best of George Michael. His double CD, where it was split into, the first CD was For the Heart, and then the other one was For the Feet. And I mean, because that really covers the dancing and getting your, groove on, and then the songs that really just sort of like speak to you, your soul. That was, that one.
I think it's time.
I
think it's time. Something you go.
Father figure?
So if you love me, say you love me. And if you don't, just let me go. 'Cause teacher.
I said preacher, but you're right, teacher.
There are things that I still want to learn. And the last one I had is my pride, or something like that. Anyways.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah. So yeah, I could totally see that as a good album to have that kind of covers a lot of bases.
Because go from that song to like Faith, one of the best pop songs ever.
Yeah, yeah.
Like who cannot start dancing when they hear the dun 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 dun.
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. Oh, and I gotta think twice before I give my heart away. And I know all the games you play because I play them too. Oh, but I need some time off from that emotion.
See, we could just go on and on. It makes you dance. It makes you happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, that's good. Yeah.
What else you got?
Well, those were the kind of like 3 mood inspired music collections that I was thinking of. So, something like, well, obviously Taylor Swift, because I know I do enjoy a lot of that.
Oh, came out of nowhere, sorry.
I do enjoy a lot of her catalog.
Yes.
And then having the movie, and then having something that's just kind of like just good tempered.
Yeah, like, so for Harrison, what would you call what's his genre? Like, if you look him up, what does it say beside him?
What does Harrison Ford's genre?
Not Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
That
Harrison
would be
Storm.
Star Wars. But even like, okay, while you're looking that up, like Star Wars and John Williams, the theme for Darth Vader is different from the main theme. Like, you just recognize all these different moments in it. And I just think so crazy that that you have those relationships in your brain, that it can identify with a specific character. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun,
But now,
dun,
now that you've said that, it kind of makes me think it would be great to have a mix of music from a variety of films. Right?
Yeah.
So these are kind of like triggers for you.
Yeah. In terms of John Williams, like why
or just anything, any kind of music.
Yeah. I mean,
right?
yes, I would love
the Titanic. Like that ethereal.
That fluty. What was that? Was it a flute?
Yeah, it was some kind of flute, I think it was, right?
Kind of Irishy sounding.
Irishy.
Like that flute. Yeah. I love that soundtrack. Yeah. Amazing. Was that him too?
No, I that was John Williams, wasn't it?
That was James Horner.
James Horner.
Hans Zimmer is the other big movie.
Yeah. He did Chariots of Fire, right? Was that Hans Zimmer?
I mean, he's done so many. Let me just...
See, we could do a whole playlist of just movie tunes, but non-lyrical movie tunes.
Yeah, he's done Gladiator. Oh, another kind of, again, with that Irish sort of sensibility. Interstellar, which we talked about last week. He's done the soundtrack for Dune, Prince of Egypt, Top Gun Maverick, Lion King, like so many.
Have you seen Dune, the new Dune?
Yes, I have.
And what do you think?
I saw the first two. They were really good. I mean, I like the first one better than the second one, but I never read the novels. I did see the first movie, which is, I guess, glorious in its cheesiness.
But Mel Gibson, that one?
No. That was, I mean, it was.
Oh, no, that was Mad Max.
Kyle MacLachlan was in it. Yeah, Mad Max you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Kyle MacLachlan was in the original Dune. I don't know who was the...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't see either of them. I haven't seen any of it, so I don't know why I asked. I don't really care. I was just wondering, you're such a movie buff, so it's like, oh. And now that you got me thinking about movie anthems, I'm thinking, oh yeah, that could be a thing that could inspire me to see more movies, actually.
Like, if you look at the movies that he's done, it's crazy the variety from doing like the ones that I mentioned to Rain Man to The Holiday, some of the James Bond movies, the Sherlock Holmes
again?
movies. This is Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, but then if we look at John Williams, you know, as I said, he's done all of Steven Spielberg's movies, but then he's done a bunch of other ones like Home Alone, Harry Potter.
Oh.
Like all those ones.
Oh, yeah. I bet you there'd be a lot of Harry Potter.
Yeah. Just, you know.
Yeah.
It could take you into all these little Fiddler on the Roof. Oh, my God. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch.
But that's got lyrics in it.
Well, yes, I know. But I'm just saying from Fiddler on the Roof. It's a musical. Like, started off as a musical, which we will be talking about.
Yes, in an upcoming episode. Yes, that's right. All right, you asked me about Harrison Storm and what his genre is. It's indie folk and acoustic folk pop.
Okay.
Those would be the two genres that he'd be classified under.
Okay.
So that indie folk kind of vibe for sure would be a good vibe on an island, I think.
I often, when I'm just, if I'm writing an article or something and I want something in the background that's not too catchy, but just chill, but still has lyrics, I will say acoustic or coffee house. And that kind of music often comes up on those playlists. It's a really nice, it's like fireplace vibes, right?
It's just chill.
Yeah.
But not like melancholy and depressing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And that's okay. Taylor has some of that.
Yeah. Like
if we want that.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say Death Cab for Cutie.
I know them, but I could not name a song.
That's kind of a little more depressing kind of music.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you didn't say like Robin, or maybe not even Robin, but you didn't say
Carly
Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
Why is she not on your list?
Well, she would be, but I guess I was also trying to be like, okay, well, if I have to pick and I have like, okay, this is my pop genre, then I was thinking Taylor Swift.
Okay.
And then, you know, like the other sort of moods that I was trying to go for, like I didn't want to have a whole bunch of pop and then a whole bunch of, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess in a way that's, again, why I picked Taylor and the Beatles, because they're not just one thing. Like they have a lot of upbeat, but, you know, Taylor has a lot of very sad. She has a lot of very nostalgic, a lot of very beautiful, you know, like she just covers the whole gamut of human emotions.
Are we allowed to bring books?
Oh, God. We could do a whole separate thing on books or like even shows or something if we had to pick 5 movies or something. But yeah, tell me what books you would bring.
Yeah, I don't have that, but I was just wondering if we could.
Well,
if we were allowed to bring one book.
Oh, yeah.
What would that book be for you?
You know what? I was thinking of this, actually. I was like, what other things would I bring with me if I could bring 5 books or something? I definitely know that one book would be Tuesdays with Morrie.
Oh, okay.
Have you read that?
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah. I read that book every few years to just remind me of like really what the point of being human is and the things we should focus on. And I just had Danielle read it.
Yeah.
She hadn't read it before and she loved it. It's I love that book.
Yeah, it is good.
I think everybody should read that book. Do you have anything that comes to mind for you though?
Oh, I don't know. It's like I don't know like I can't think of a specific book, but I would probably want something that's a bit escapist.
What about Heated Rivalry? You just read all those books.
Yeah, they're fine, but they're just kind of like fluff books, really. I would want something that I could escape into.
Yeah.
That would distract me from the reality and take me somewhere.
Yeah, and Tuesdays with Maury definitely wouldn't do that because it's very much about like humanity, and it's not an escapist kind of book, but I feel like it's one of my favorite books. It'd be hard to think of what would be a good like beach read. Is that what you mean? Just something like
No, like that's like the Heated Rivalry series. Yeah. That's all beach read.
So
right?
When you say escapist, like what do you mean? Take you in what way? Escaping to what?
Escaping from the current situation, the reality that I'm in. So something like maybe a Harry Potter kind of book, like something that's so fantastical and different that it's obviously not real, but it completely takes you out of the current situation, which is I'm stuck with this bossy 5 foot.
Excuse me? 3?
5 foot 5'3" who won't stop playing the Beatles. It's pissing me off.
And you would be singing,
I'm like, help, I need somebody.
Help. Yeah. Not just anybody, not her.
Yeah.
I need someone. Yeah, the Harry Potter anthology would be a good one.
Yeah. But that's a lot of books.
Big books.
They're
heavy.
How did we get to this island?
That's how we got that. Our fucking boat sank because we brought all those books with us.
Well, and the equipment. How big was this boat?
It was a canoe.
It was a canoe?
It wasn't a well-planned trip.
Why?
We were just going to the island. We're like, let's go to picnic on Center Island.
Yeah.
And then we lost our way.
Yeah, God.
God damn it when that happened.
So really the island, where is this island?
No,
where are
Center Island.
Oh, okay.
And then somehow we just...
drifted off?
It's probably we're in Hamilton, but we don't know. Or one of the 1,000 islands.
One of the 1,000 islands.
One of the tiniest ones.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know when you go to Muskoka and you like... you boat around and you see all these tiny little islands in the middle of the lake. Yeah. We're on that.
Okay.
But we think we're stranded.
Right, yeah. It's funny, did your brain automatically go to tropical on a desert island? Because you did say we'd be sunstroked. Yeah,
because I can't, I guess are there other kinds of islands?
Well, you just said no. Like, what if we got stranded on a we did say desert island. Did we say desert island?
We did, well, more like deserted island.
Yeah, because what is a desert island?
Well, yeah, I don't know what that means because is it a desert? Can you have a desert in the middle of the water? Oh. We're breaking our brains now.
We're really too stupid to answer that question.
We are very stupid people sometimes. No, but I mean, are there islands in like the Antarctic? I would not want to be ending up there.
Oh God, no. Yeah, but surely there are. There's got to be islands all over the place like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
How about the Galapagos? Maybe we'll end up there.
Oh, the dinosaurs?
Yeah, that's true. Too many. And definitely not Australia because there's too many things that could kill us there. So, yeah, I think like one of the 1,000 islands is our best bet.
Okay. So basically, we're in we're still in Canada.
Somewhere off in Lake Ontario.
In Lake Ontario. Well,
Scary
I think
waters.
the 1,000 Islands, they're in
Kingston, right?
Yeah, they're on the St. Lawrence, aren't they? That's the part of the St. Lawrence. See, here again, we are so stupid. We don't even know our geography for our local area.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, should we wrap this up? What do you think?
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like we have the perfect song to sing for that.
Okay, but before we do, little listeners, what did you think of this episode? What would be on your music, your deserted island music playlist? What songs would you have? And write in and tell us who they are.
Yeah.
How can you do that? Priya, tell them how they can do that.
You can send us an email, folks, at lifeisinthelyrics@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. You can slide into our DMs. Mm-hmm. That is a direct message on the Instagram. It is our one and only social. And that is The Little Podcast, LIITL.
You got it.
Right. Okay. I was like, wait, is that correct? Yes, it is correct.
It is.
Okay, guys. Well, we'll see you
Islands
next time.
in the stream.
That is what we are.
No one in between.